So my Jeep YJ here has a ton of mods, and you want to know the one that gets the most oohs and ahs? The license plate slider. And I'm going to show you what you need to make one. So yeah, what's going on? My name's Dan, this is Flawedoffroad, and like I said, you can see there's all kinds of mods on this Jeep, but that one seems to be the fan favorite for some reason. So if you have a YJ, you really know how annoying it is when you go to fill up your gas and you have to bend that license plate thing down and it's spring loaded, and if you try to like take your hand off the gas pump, it pushes up on the nozzle. And actually, a funny story, the first time I got gas in this Jeep, I did that and let go of it, and the whole nozzle just flew out of the back of Jeep, sprayed gas everywhere. It was a freaking disaster, and that's why like it didn't take me long to do something about it. And for a couple bucks for a drawer slider, this is a pretty good option, really. So I actually didn't make this mod, my friend Brock made it for his Jeep. He's the one, if you watch my s'more video, that almost rolled his red YJ over.
Oh my God.
I'll link to that and you can watch that after you're done with this one. But yeah, it's one of the few mods I didn't do, but it actually turned out really cool and I've been using it for years. Anyway, let's take a better look at it. All right, so here it is, but basically all you need to do is get a 12-inch drawer slider. You can get them on Amazon, any hardware store, anything like that. And what my friend did that made this was he welded a little piece of flat stock to it, and then he cut these tabs off of the original fold down mount and welded them to that, welded them to this. And then let me show you here, you can push this little lever up. We'll set this down here. And then it just has two quarter 20 panhead screws, and you have to grind the heads down a little bit in order for the slider to clear them. But yeah, that's all you need to do to attach the plate. And then you attach the whole thing. Now this has been on, it was on his Jeep for like a couple years. It's been on my Jeep for 4 or 5 years. Still the original slider. It is a little, it gets dirt in it. Sometimes it gets a little bit less smooth. I just spray it out and then put WD-40 in it, and then it's fine. Then to put it back on, you just slide it right over this. And there you have it. So this one, again, because it's so old, it's gotten a little bit loose, but it does have a little click at the end, so it stays there. But I have gotten like super off camber, off-road, and had it come sliding open on me, which is no big deal. They also have these, they're called push to open sliders, so you would actually have to push it that way a little bit, and it would kind of unlatch, and then it would pop itself open. And then when you go to shut it, you feel a spring, and you have to like, and then it locks in. So I've never tried it with one of those or seen it with one of those, but I did see those on Amazon because I was thinking about replacing mine actually. So that's a thought too. So is there a way to do this without a welder? That I'm not exactly sure. I know these pieces came off of that old bracket. Is there a way that maybe you could screw them into this without interfering? Maybe, I don't know, but it's not gonna take a lot. Just a couple buzzes there and there, and it's hard to see, but this whole piece right here, he welded on there too to kind of beef it up or whatever. Now I suppose if you didn't have the old one, like if you just had this wide open, you could pretty easily make some brackets to go here. You would just need to be able to make that bend so that it can curve around the plastic there or whatever, or use some washers or something, which would look pretty ghetto. But yeah, that's the only thing keeping me from like making more of these. So if you're wondering why I don't have a bumper on here right now, there's my bumper. It actually needs repaired. This thing for the spindle is like super weak, and then that's my buddy's bumper right there that I just finished reinforcing. So I actually took mine off to kind of use the Jeep here as like a jig to make sure that I got all the holes in the bumper drilled right and everything, and I figured while it's off, I'll just fix mine too. That about wraps it up anyway. Thanks for watching. If you like this and you want to see some other cheap or free mods for your YJ, check these out. We'll see you next time.